So I'm ready for my moment in time video for the exterior rehab of the building in St. Louis in Chicago. Kind of just to show the commitment it takes to get a project like this done. Here we go. I guess we'll show you the first of all, well, the garage. Luckily this garage has a overhead door into the yard, which makes it a lot easier getting in and out of here. The front of the other side of the garage is actually boarded up with siding, you know, so it looks good. But so we've got lumber. I got lumber. I got old clapboard siding that's coming off. I got all this old clapboard siding. I got like 8, 10, 12 foot pieces down there. I got these pieces are about 20 feet long. Just not really know what to do with them. Got my brake, rolls of aluminum back there, table saw under there. But you need a garage, man. You're not going to do this with setting up shop every day and throwing the stuff on your truck. It's just not going to happen. The porch was redone in 2002. You know, it needs touching up. Did it the old school way with lookouts, posts. Of course, that wouldn't fly today. They wanted you to have all these huge beams and bolts and iron and, but whatever, it's done. Alright, so first of all, let's walk around the front. Here's the low voltage mess that they have no idea of or organizing. All this stuff should be on the inside on a board. Thank you, People's Gas. Instead of having the gas meters inside, they decided to put them outside, and they bolt them to the side of your house, everybody's house now. And you know, they dug a trench underneath the sidewalk to feed it. It's like kind of I don't know. I don't mind having the gas meter inside. I'd rather have it inside in the basement than sitting there in the gangway like that. Kind of ridiculous. 6x6, 6 foot, 6 inch. Down to get touched up. Front porch. So there's the front of the building. It did the front porch in 2017. Did the gable in like 2013, I think it was. Stripping off the old growth original casing on the door. This is beautiful. This is actually heavier than 1-inch stock, and scraped it. Gonna seal it up. Some of it's still, you know, it's gonna be smooth. It's gonna dress up nice, but get it painted out. Did a nice beadboard on the ceiling. Did a couple of cans there in the corner. Can there in the corner. Just need to get this thing varnished. Get that last trim around there. You know, gonna patch in the clapboard siding here. This clapboard siding is going to be restored up until about that roof line. This is all going to be restored. I'm gonna, you know, replace whatever is damaged down this way, but underneath here is going to be beautiful clapboard siding, and underneath there, beautiful clapboard siding. These windows, this paint pops off. This paint's just going to pop off when I get my nasty carbide bit scraper on it. You know, railings, deck, stairs. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Basement windows were replaced in like 2001, I think, or 2002, I think it was. So this is the project we're on. This is a project where we're restoring this side of the house. And just give you an idea of the commitment it freaking takes to restore a house like this. Got my pump jacks, but the pump jacks, I only had 16-foot planks, so I had to extend it in the back there with a 12-foot extending plank, and then I extended this plank. I got my safety rail behind me. So that's cedar shingles with vinyl siding underneath. Replace the water table. Replace the gutter, downspout over here. New water table. These black panels underneath the windows are gonna be stuccoed. Gonna have a nice stucco detail. The bay used to have windows in it for the dining room, but you know, that's a big commitment. I can't do that right now, so I'm gonna step this whole thing with 3 steps of cedar siding. It's too much to explain right now, but it's going to be a beautiful panel. It's not just going to be a flush, blank, dead panel. It's going to have really beautiful steps in it to shed the water off the vinyl siding. I just put that window in 2 weeks ago and moved the kitchen window. So now it's over the sink. And over this part of the wall we can put a nice 36-inch cabinet on the wall. The second floor had been done in like 2007. And right now I'm working on restoring those that second floor bay window. So you want to get up there? Yeah, let's go. Let's take a look. Nice cedar lattice, custom cedar lattice. It's really pretty. Nice cedar lattice. Yeah. Bad. I need a new service. Need new electrical service. You know, I don't. I let that shit fly for all these years. All right, here we go. Patrick Henry School. You know. Big old badass Chicago public school. Yeah, needs work, but it's up and running. They did that. Can you see that green roof back there? They used to have trailers. Now they built a whole nother extension with, I don't know, 10 more classrooms back there, I guess. Backyard, you know. This is the original. Used to be one property. This 50 feet. This was the coach house for this building. And they shoved it into the back of the lot so that we had a yard here. Someone else owns that now, but we encroach on their property about 18 inches, and then the bay comes out another 3 feet. So we're kind of committed to that coach house back there because they can't build any further forward on their lot. Okay. Yep, here we are, kicking it. Okay, second floor window. So, I don't know, this lighting is jazzed up. This contrast is all fucked up. Sorry about that. Alright, so what we're working on here now, getting prepped out to do the window casing. Gonna, you know, take this old blind stop, leave it on, scrape it, wrap it in aluminum, and then put a cedar 5/4 casing on that, so it matches the original. Same thing over there. That's the bay. Gonna be rebuilding that sill. I just took off the freeze board here. Just took off the freeze here. And I'm going to be popping this soffit off, and because it's just too much work. See, the paint is just, you know, let it go. I'm going to that fascia board's gonna stay. I've decided to save the gutter on this side. It's very heavy gauge galvanized. It's old, but it's heavy gauge galvanized. You just can't replace that shit anymore. I'm gonna be popping in a couple recessed lights in here, LED lights, so it's gonna really pop. It's gonna be such a beautiful home. Get this thing lit up at night. I'm gonna cut in a underneath this this part. I'm gonna cut in a light in the center of that, and again, that black tower is prepped out for stucco. Same thing underneath that first floor window. And you know, what else can I tell you? Nice setup all the way to the back of the house. I can walk all the way to the back of the house, all the way to the bay here, quite safely. Got my pump jacks set up. Got my safety bar set up. Got my supports holding up the pump jack supports out here. So what's going to happen? And this is going to be this part that we're looking at right now is going to be cedar shingles. I'm going to put in a ledge there. It's going to be flush with that level. I should say level with that second floor sill. It's going to come all the way through and across. Then up above that, which doesn't coincide with that kitchen window. The kitchen window's higher. So then the cedar's gonna come up here, and then I tear it down and clean up the bottom. Do vinyl siding down there. It's about the only thing you can do. All right.